So, continuing the series from the last two videos, now we ask, what happens if aliens are sending you technology to test your wisdom and they send you a time machine? So this essay is called the Envelope. The tagline is, "Don't shoot the messenger." Here's an odd thought experiment. You step outside your crumbly apartment one morning, and there on the sidewalk is you. This other you has an envelope. And they explain, "You need to give this to the president." Then they turn and jump through a weird swirling portal hovering in the air. Bloop. Gone. You look at the envelope and you think, this is the first time that something actually cool has happened in my entire life. I must deliver this letter. You travel to Washington, D.C. After giving the president your envelope, he opens it and reads it carefully. He looks a little surprised and then solemn. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need to talk to a few people." He puts the letter back in the envelope and he hands it back to you. Weird. As you are ushered off the White House lawn, you see a frizzy-haired lab coat dude waving to you. "Hey, I just invented a time machine. Does anyone want to try it?" You have a brain burp. This is it. "Yes, I must go back in time," you say confidently. You hop through that swirling space-time to appear on the sidewalk in front of your crumbly apartment. At that moment, your original self opens the door. You tell them, "You need to give this to the president." Then you jump back through the portal before it closes to return to our future. Done. Wait. Who wrote the letter? That's how time loops work. Like a meatloaf, space-time is being sliced into layers of moments. Each slice is another attosecond. In that first slice, your meatloaf has no olives. Next slice, there's a tiny circle of olive. Next slice, the olive got bigger. Another slice sees the olive shrink. Then the next slice has only a tiny speck of olive in it. The last slice, the olive disappeared. That's physics. Objects can appear and disappear without any cause beforehand. Quantum vacuum fluctuations, the quantum foam, it's all the time, everywhere. Nothing in the earlier slice of meatloaf caused the olive to appear. It wasn't causal. No events prior could have predicted where it would appear. It comes into being and leaves again. That is 100% physics legal as long as the olive is self-consistent. The time loop must complete. You can receive a time letter which was never written. And after that letter, everything's changed. But wouldn't the paper start to fall apart after a while? Not if you write it using phosphor chains as your ink. Here, I travel back in time to many points in history. In each of those times and places, I leave my DNA with someone. Technically, they are now my descendants. Yet those strands I hid among your gene pool are all guaranteed to weave back together just in time to birth me. All those trysts in time were with my ancestors. I was inserting unique DNA into the timeline right under your nose. Then, when my original self is born, I will receive that letter. I will have all the unique DNA inside me at once in that unique way which none of my ancestors' phenotypes revealed. I appear with all my tools inside me. And knowing today that I have been in the past, then I am guaranteed to live to that date, guaranteed to succeed at traveling back in time. I have infinite plot armor. Only the inventor of time travel could be expected to align all those circumstances in one package. No one else would even see that envelope, and no one could ever see that olive coming.